Okay, welcome back, and it's going to be the bowl round robin third and final match for the bowl between the UAE and Singapore. And the winner of the bowl round robin will take on China in the 7th and 8th final. Here goes local superstar Rayal, the Sri Lankan, who's playing his rugby in the Emirates. And look at the class of this man from the kickoff. A massive diagonal run over to the corner, and it's UAE first on the board. 5 points to 0. Restart. Kick was missed, so it's UAE 5, Singapore 0. Less than 2 minutes gone in the game. Lots of stepping and fancy footwork from number 11, Adel Al-Hendi. Singaporeans scooping that back on the ground, and here comes Al-Hendi again. Back to Rhino Farid. And this is number 1, Chris Marshall. He's going to go around the outside, is he? Can he go all the way? Yes, he can. It's a good try to Chris Marshall. Try number 2. Singapore saying there was a knock on there. And referee just checking with his assistant referee, and he said, yep, that is a knock on. So the people have spoken, and the institution has listened. And it's going to be a scrum feed to Singapore. Camped down tight in that far left corner. Singapore now out from under their posts. It's risky stuff, but why not? Have a go. Here comes Brian Ung, the speedster for Singapore. Back comes Sargent. Oh, good bit of footwork, but Ung holds on to him. Al-Hendi scoops the ball back. This is high-risk stuff, but these teams have nothing to lose, I guess. Watch out for this bloke. Here goes Sargent again. Swallowed up by defence. Rayal goes in. Good work from the big men of the United Arab Emirates. That's a deep restart. It's 12-0. 5 minutes 20 gone in this final round robin match of the bowl tournament. Here comes Brian Ung. Cutting back inside is Jalani. And he's found a gap and he gets grabbed by the t-shirt and pulled to the ground. In goes Bronson Rowe, but stolen by Chris Marshall. And there goes a chance for Singapore, and bursting down the middle again is Chris Marshall. Sorry, it's Ian Overton, the big number 7. That's the third try now. It's 17-0. Kick is away, so it's 17-0. UAE a punishing lead over Singapore, and he just scoops it up, does Overton, and no one's there. You can't believe it. Away you go. Brian Ung gives chase rather desperately, and good on him for doing so. Daniel Chell goes up and fumbles it, but yes, it's been knocked on. So that's half time, and it's a commanding 17-0 lead, the Emirates over Singapore. Just 7 minutes of rugby left for these two teams here in the Sri Lanka Sevens. I'm sure they've hoped they would have done better than to end up in the bowl. The bowl being decided not by knockout but by round robin, because Kazakhstan pulled out late in the week. So we only had 11 teams. So the bowl has featured Singapore, UAE and the Philippines in a round robin, and it's unclear yet until the end of this game who's going to win. Brian Ung's not given up. Look at him go. Good support from Murad Muhammad. Swinging it away is Sam Coe. He gets collared around the neck. Ref says that's okay. Daniel Chow goes in. He's got to squeeze that ball back now under intense pressure. Samuel Coe again. This is Jolani. It's a good runner is Jolani. Holding on to his leg is Alhendi. And finally the turnover. Here goes Real. Look at this guy go. What a player he is. The second try of the match. No one's going to stop him. Such a good player. He can break the line. He's a great step on him. He's a good fend. He's fast and he's strong. He's gone nearly the full length of the field. And then some. Almost went into the car park. Here he goes again, watch this, bang off the left foot, just turns Bronson Rowe inside out, and there was no one covering on the inside, and away he goes. Real restarts this match. It's 24-0 and nearly 10 minutes gone in the game, so about 4 minutes remaining. Takes it into heavy contact. Popped up off the ground from Marah Mohammed. Again. It's been knocked on by Teng, unfortunately, and the ref has his arm out. Yep, it's going to be a scrum. In the background, Brian Ung is getting treatment, but he's up now, he's okay. Looks a bit shabby, but he makes his way out to the wing. Good feed by UAE. Here comes Al Nubi. Cutting back inside is Rhino Faree. Look at him go, the big man. He's very strong. Oh, and Real juggles it and takes it again. Well done, son. Gosh, he's class. That's his hat-trick for the game. Bobble, 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 and he catches it, and the secret handshake there, reserved for occasions like this. Bonk, 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 bonk. Beautifully done. And he lies there in a state of relief. Hassan Al Nubi with the kick, and it's to the right. Ref having a little bit of a chuckle there with Real. Just under 2 minutes remaining now as Mohammed Hassan, the big number 3, battles to get the ball to ground. Al Nubi with the quick start, but he's come off his shin. Always quite funny when that happens. Not at the moment, but later on, your teammates are going to give you some stick about it. Probably at some sort of court session, maybe. Across comes Real to take the quick tap to Al Nubi. Back on the inside to Mohammed Hassan. Oh, and stripped away and blasting down this left-hand side. It goes Samuel Coe. Real's too quick and reins him in. He leaves the ball on the field and Ruby slides in and takes it, but he's taken it into touch. Good covering from Real. I thought Ko was going to go all the way there. And I love the fact that Singapore are not giving up here, although they're 29-0 down with just less than a minute remaining. They've kept trying. From the line out, Singapore struggling to get it back. It's Ting. This is Ting. He's gone back to retrieve it. Arm goes out. Penalty to Singapore. And with time up on the clock now, it's just a matter of a little bit of self-respect here for Singapore. I'm sure they'd love to score a try. Here goes Ko again. Puts the fend in on Kenny Munier, but it's gone over the touchline, and referee says you can all go home. That's the end of the rugby for these two sides. They can jump in the ice bucket, get some goosebumps on, but UAE have won this game 29 points to 0. Just confirming the score there.